Welcome to the Student Voice. I'm Brandon Watson. Have you ever wondered how people on television look so put together and photogenic? Do you ever assume it is some factor of genetics or divine intervention? What if I were to tell you that the looks of all your favorite personalities are created by a team of professionals dedicated to the arts and sciences of personal beauty? And here to tell us all about it today is Chattanooga State's own Cosmetology department. How you doing, guys? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
First off, why did you choose cosmetology to study?
Well, for me, it's always been a huge passion. I always grew up doing sports, so right before every game, I'd braid like everyone's hair, and my coach would always comment because every practice my nails would be a different color. So for me, I always knew that I wanted to be a cosmetologist.
Always when you were growing up, was there any influence in your family that kind of like guide you towards it, or you were just?
No, it was really just me. I don't really have anyone in my family that's really in this field.
Did you have a lot of encouragement when you chose it, when you told your family, or did they shun you and run you out of the house? Or?
Oh no, like my family was really supportive, and my mom's always helped me, and yeah, they've always been behind me in my career choice.
Oh, okay, awesome. Tasha, what made you decide to?
Well, you know, growing up, coming from the family that I had, I didn't have the choice to go out and do things and get things done on my own, so I had to learn to do it on my own. So money wasn't a big thing. However, I chose to learn it on my own, do it on my own, and now I can take and do it to somebody else.
Okay, so you were teaching yourself before you decided to get a formal education.
Correct.
Were you already kind of, were you working on family?
I was. As I said, I started out on myself. You learn on yourself, and then you proceed out and do those things that you've learned on yourself onto other people. So now I'm at school.
Awesome, yeah.
And I can master those things that I've been doing for years and get the certification that I need.
And you enjoy this?
Yes.
You wouldn't be doing it otherwise.
Oh,
right?
No. And you know, coming to school is like, it introduces you more to the setting that you're actually pursuing to go into as far as the salon.
Okay.
So you get those experiences firsthand through school first, getting you prepared for the professional world.
Absolutely. How about you? What made you decide to get into cosmetology?
I am not in cosmetology. I
am
a nail tech.
You are a nail tech?
Yes.
Oh, my apologies.
That is just fine. I am taking the nail class because I like to make people's fingers look pretty.
Okay. Now, what kind of experience did you have doing that?
No, I don't have any experience besides doing my own nails.
Really? So you're like, I could do this for real when you're...
Yeah, if mine looks good, I can make somebody else look good.
And you have is there like you just want to just make people feel good, make them look good?
Make them pretty.
So it's more altruistic type of motivation to do that. Outstanding. How do you feel teaching these students you have here?
It is a wonderful job. I've had all three of these ladies, and I teach the nail technology program. We also have the cosmetology program. We separated the two. We're one of 27 TCATs that actually have its own nail technology program.
Oh, okay.
But it allows us to give the students more experience. A lot of times cosmetologists, they have to kind of make the choice, because when you're in the salon, you don't necessarily have time to do both careers. But however, sometimes when you're not busy, you can fall back on one or the other. So it allows them a lot more experience by doing that. And I try to get them involved in lots of things. We do current events, whatever, on campus. If they have things at the malls or sometimes community service stuff, we'll go and do that. And so that gives them more experience, kind of more like real life work, you know. It's really a great opportunity and a great program for these students.
Now, what kind of background do you have outside of being an instructor?
Nail technology. My license is in cosmetology and nail technology.
Okay.
So just like most of all these students, I started, my sister was actually cosmetology first, and she opened a salon, and then I was in the salon with her for that a long time. And she went on to be an instructor. She taught here at Chattanooga State, and then she kind of got me into it, and then it just kind of evolved from there. I ended up competing in the Skills USA competition, which is a work skills competition. They have a state contest, and then they have a national contest. So if you win state level, you go into nationals, and just through that kind of evolved to where I'm at now. So.
Wow. So you have just a, I mean, how long did it take you to get from that point to being an instructor?
Yeah, the nail technician program you can actually complete in approximately 10, 11 months. It's 2 semesters, so it's according to which semester you go into. Cosmetology is 1,500 hours, which is like 4 semesters, so it takes just a little bit longer for that. Nails is a continuing education class to cosmetology, and then we also have the aesthetics program. That is also a continuing education program for cosmetology.
Awesome.
So there's different things you're allowed to do in different programs. So,
Absolutely. Okay.
And then you can license for each program.
License for each one, and they all have their own state-run tests that you must pass to be
Yes,
certified.
they all have their own state board exam. Yes.
Cassidy, you were one of the first crews to start working with the studio here, correct? Because I recognize your face. How did you feel about getting pulled in to help support studio operations here?
Well, I thought it was really exciting. It really gives us this experience to be on set if this is a career option that we want. And it's just really neat to see how all of this is run.
Now going, because my deal is media and television and everything. Did you ever stop and think about how the personalities and the TV folks kind of had a certain look every time you watched them? Did you already know, or did?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like going in, like I knew that was a job opportunity for a cosmetologist to be on set, even at a news studio or any studio TV or.
Now, let me ask you this: now that you have kind of got your teeth cut, so to say, on this, do you feel like being a cosmetologist on a television set, or do you think it would be something you'd be interested in doing?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's pretty exciting to be on television, and it's kind of exciting just to create a look every day for one person.
Yeah, and there's also opportunities for that. So, Tasha, I mean, this is the first time seeing you coming. I mean, what do you feel about the whole studio experience?
I think it's a great experience. It also allows me to explore not just the TCAT side, but come across campus and see what's going on over here that I can be involved in myself to actually get a major networking process started. So it's a great experience.
Yeah, we do have a lot of our students will get involved in like beauty pageants. So you go behind scenes and set up, and you may not necessarily have the best setup, and you have to learn to work it and fix your clients up. So there's lots of other opportunities. So getting this experience is, it's good for them. It's really good for them.
Advice. What advice? Anybody kind of looking to breaking into the education, into the business?
Well, there's lots of opportunity, and it doesn't stop with just your cosmetology license. You can actually go on and get your bachelor's in business, or we have a lot of students who own their own salons. They can work for other salons. They can do. It's kind of like your own business, so you can kind of run it however you want. You can get as creative as you want to. So we've had some students that go out and be very successful in this field, and then we have some that choose not, just to kind of do it on their own. So it's kind of just according to the student and how creative, their passion.
You have for it.
It's a great opportunity in the field for money. Every woman's going to go to the salon and get their hair and nails done every time we can, right?
It doesn't seem like it's something that kind of goes away.
No.
Because it's something that we get up and do to ourselves every day anyhow.
Yeah.
We doing makeup, we doing hair. We got skin going on, so.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, you can actually, once you go through our program, we have chemists who develop these products, and they kind of start from cosmetology sometimes. So.
What is the level of anatomy, physiology? Just there's a lot going on.
There's a whole lot.
Of all of it, I had to learn what the types of nail fungus and things like that, and
we even learn about electricity.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Actually,
see, that's new. I never.
We cover a lot of material. When we first started the nail program, people would say it's just nails.
No, it's not.
And
Wow.
even when students start, they're like, "Whoa," So we do get into we learn a lot about chemistry because we're working with products and everything's a chemical. So we have to learn a lot about electricity. It can affect people if they have pacemakers, and we're
Okay.
seeing different things with our, clients and people's health. So it all kind of can affect those things. We deal with high frequency on some stuff, and we learn a lot about anatomy. We learn a lot of reflexology and nail technology to better help meet our clients.
Wow.
It's more than just nails.
Yeah, it's more than just nails. It's something when I started like covering, cosmetology stuff and nail tech, I was really astounded.
Very artistic. We do a lot of artistic abilities.
Absolutely. So jack of all trades, master
Yes.
just a little bit about everything,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So Cassie, students getting into this, what kind of advice would you have for anybody looking to
go into cosmetology.
Mm-hmm.
Really, if like it's something you really enjoy, I would definitely recommend it to anyone. Like even if you've never like touched hair or nails before, you really learn a lot and learn enough to where you can go out and work in a salon comfortably and know what you're doing, and it's great.
Yeah, all of our students leave the programs workforce ready. They have the skills to be workforce ready. Yeah.
And the difference that you see is that the things that you thought you knew that you were doing right at home, you actually was doing wrong.
You were doing wrong.
So coming to school, you learn those special skills and techniques that you're supposed to know and not what you think you know. So when you leave out, you feel a whole lot more clear-minded as to what you're doing.
Absolutely. Wow. Thank you guys for visiting us today. I really appreciate y'all working with us. It's been great having you come every week and supporting what we do here. So we just want this to be a regular thing from like here on out until they tell us to stop at least. So, and thank you for watching. This has been The Student Voice. And remember, stay awesome, Chattanooga.